me tell you a story. I spent the last 3 years of my life working on a cruise ship. When most people just live in a routine life, I was waking up in a different country every single day. I did the USA, Greece, Canada, the Bahamas, Mexico, Spain, Portugal, Croatia, Norway, and many other countries. I was running, not from something, not to something, but just running around the world. This became my way to connect with the places I visited. Not just walking around as a normal tourist, but putting my running shoes, stepping outside and feeling each places with my own feet. I ran alone, I ran with friends, and sometimes I even ran with my sister when I came back to France. Every run have a different story, different streets, different views, different emotion, but then came 2024 with new challenges and a crazy idea. With one of my close French friends, we decided to participate into a Spartan race in Valmorel, in the middle of the French Alps, in winter. Yes, snow, ice, mountains, and obstacles. Because apparently regular runs were not enough, I tried to prepare myself, but honestly, I had no idea what to expect. All I knew was the race would be between 10 and 15 kilometers. There would be 25 obstacles, and it was happening in the mountains. Cold, altitude, snow. Basically, you cannot be too skinny because you need to lift, to crawl and climb, but you cannot be too heavy either because the running part is completely brutal. In French, we say dénivelé positif, which means uphill, a lot of uphill. So we packed our bags, drove to the Alps and woke up early. It was cold and it was time. The Spartan race is not just a run, it's a test of willpower. Mud, ice water, walls to climb, ropes, weights to carry. Your legs are burning, your hands are dead, you're wet, cold and tired, but you keep going, step after step, because something in you refuses to stop. And it's not just about finishing the race, it's about discovering what you're made of. And I discovered something. I don't want to stop running, not just physically, but also through life. I want to run for new challenges and adventure all the time. I want to become this person. This Spartan was just the beginning. I've run around the world, and now I want to share it with the world. My name is Romain. I am 29, and I left a stable job to chase a life that makes me feel alive. If you're into travels, challenges, entrepreneurship, or just real life, hit the subscribe button and let's run through life together. After finishing this first Spartan race, something clicked. I realized I loved pushing my body to the limits. The pain, the difficulty, the cold, the bruises, all of this made me feel alive. So I told my friends right away, I am not stopping here, I am training for the next one. So I trained super hard for 1 full year. My next goal was the Spartan World Championship in Abu Dhabi. A race in the middle of a hot, very hot country. Heat instead of snow and sand instead of mountains. But the same hunger to prove to myself I could do it. After months of preparation, I flew to the United Arab Emirates. And when the day finally came, this is what it looks like.
She was just a girl.
Like diamonds in the sky fall.
Don't you worry, child.
Yeah, except for me.
Cause it's always a good time.
These races are difficult, full of adrenaline, full of testosterone. You run, you fight, you fall, you rise, and somewhere along the way, you meet a version of yourself that you've never seen before. It was an amazing experience. I am so glad and happy I did it. I met people from all around the world, each one of them just here to test their limit like me. And it confirmed something that I already suspected. I am in love with personal challenges. I am addicted to getting better, to becoming the strongest version of myself, physically, but also mentally and emotionally. Since the race of Abu Dhabi, I've already done another one in France, and I have to say I am not stopping anytime soon. So if you're in love with personal challenges, if you're into self-improvement, sport, money, travels, then you're at the right place. Follow me here or on Instagram, because this journey is just getting started. And trust me, you don't want to miss the train. Also, if you're interested into Spartan races, I see you right here in Barcelona in October 2025, because I'll be participating. See you there.